Right, so in the vise today, I've an Assa. I'm actually going to try and pick 1, 2, 3 Assa Cam locks. These came in from that guy on UKLS. Maybe I should have used a better pen that wasn't going to start leaching, but sorry mate, don't know how to pronounce your name. I've just had you in my head as Usud or something like that, but it doesn't come out right as it does whenever you try to say it, so I thought, nah, write it down, you can all guess his name from there. Right, so they were all sent with no keys. He's, I think David Edwards actually passed it on to me from him, so yeah, I made a few keys for them anyway. So this is the bitten of this one, and this is the one I'm going to start with. As you can see, that only turns 90 degrees. There's a restriction on the back, but I'll show you that in a minute. We have this one over here, which won't even turn 90 degrees. And the last one, which has no key at the minute. I'm going to leave that for him to do himself. So let's get started. Tension wrench in. First one. And I shall set them there for you. I'll go for this one. This one next. This is the keyless one. Sorry guys, I realize you can't see that properly there. Not used to fiddling about like this during a picking session, but yeah, as you can see by how easy some of these are going down, there's not really too much point in just doing the one. And finally, go for this guy, and that's the bit on there. Now ignore the last pin. As you can see, it's a relatively flat bitten. So what I actually did is start it with the last one, but I got it off, and instead of filing that way, I filed that way, trying to find the problem. That's my fault. That was just bad attempt on making a key for it, you know. But sure, it works. That's the whole point of it. Now the first two are significantly harder than this one, and the reason I believe is due to the bitten. As you can see there, obviously this one here has to go down quite deep. You can probably rake this now. You know the bitten. You know you could probably rake this one relatively easy. But that's not what this video is about. You can feel a high back pin here. There we go. Got him. So he'll only turn part way. Right, so one or two wee things. The back of these is held on by, I think this is the first one we've done, so I think this is the one I'm going to gut. So the back of these is held on by a little clip, and this is what does the 90-degree movement. So you can see that there. That's how it moves 90 degrees. This one was missing a clip, so I've just sandwiched in a few normal C clips. That just stops cylinder falling out every time you try to pick it. And that one there's got its normal clip and all, that one's fine. So get the so this should be the one with this bitting. Yeah. Best way to get this out is to get a screwdriver under that, and to push the wee clip forward. I'm just using a blank key because at the bottom, see, the blank key won't go the full way in. Things never go right for you if you're on camera, do they? Right, so there you go. It's just how things go. Anyway, the bottom of the key needs filed away a wee bit because these aren't strictly Assa blanks. They're just a more generic brand. So the key, although it fits, it's not, it just fits the keyway, you know what I mean? The bottom of the Assa ones, I imagine, taper. There we go, that's how you get that off. And then we'll put that in, turn it, and we're going to have to shim this as well, because as you can see, it's I don't have a follower to go around that tailpiece. Do that. Right, so pin wise, I'll dump these out just as I normally would. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 standard pins, and they're all steel key pins, completely normal chamber. And then as far as this goes, well, we'll do it properly. There's not really much point, but sure, for the sake of it. These cam locks, as far as I understand, are all master wafered, so we'll just dump them out like this. See, they're in pairs of 2. There's another 2, another 2, another 2, and you know, there's no actual drivers in these as such, which is why they're so easy to pick. There you go. They're all chucked in there, and there's the tiny little springs. And the problem, I did try to put real pins in it. I was going to put some nice drivers in, but it's just the issue of height. You know, the driver itself takes up most of the room. There's no room for the spring, and that was just a disaster. But sure, that's just how it goes. Anyway, that's Assa Cam locks, 3 of them, all picked. Thanks very much.